monstrosity. Probably don't have to retouch that, but I'll do it. I will figure it out.
You just splice the two files.
Yeah, but I have to figure out how. It's fine. I'll figure it out. I just.
We can work with it, but you're making negotiations with this by not at least giving us an antenna or two.
I saw you roll probably deception. What was it?
That was a persuasion.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to.
I mean, he didn't tell you to murder all the rust monsters as part of this.
What?
He didn't tell you to murder all the rust monsters.
Deception will be a 14.
Interesting. So you're telling me that if I just off one of the little antenna of my poor little rust monster, that's all it would take to get the ring?
Well, we are in negotiations, and the rust monsters have been
A plight.
He doesn't know that these ones are here. What if I just put these downstairs and then all the rust monsters on this level are gone?
That works. They just need to be gone so you can't see them.
How do you get downstairs?
You're still.
Take a left and then a right and then a left and then you're down.
Left, right, left. Got it.
Those inaccurate directions, but I would have given you the correct directions.
Okay, so you'll move these down to the next floor.
As long as you can get me the ring.
Yes.
Oh,
Well, we're gonna get the Doom guy the ring.
Oh, you're gonna take it straight to my master?
Yes. Doom
That's
Crown.
who we were told wants it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can take it to him.
I want to ensure safe delivery.
I think that they want the credit for getting a hold of the ring.
I mean, that's part of it.
I can give you the credit, but
What if we go down together?
What are these contraptions you got here?
We found them.
What do they do?
Watch. Go for it. And one of them will load the cannon.
So it's not loaded yet. So
Well,
they're
it's
just
not, no. Because, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's loaded, but like they have to light it on fire. And then it goes, and then this cannon explodes, and it. There we go. Let me restart. One of the hobgoblins kind of dumps a little bit of a cask onto it, and then lights it. Stands back. The cannon goes, and it goes into over the bridge into the forest. It's a Zirkwood forest again, kind of.
mushrooms.
Well, it used to be. Into the blackened stalks of a previously existing Zirkwood forest, and then just burns. Just keeps burning.
Oh, is that what happened to that forest over there?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, it did.
So the flames
Wrong person.
that they've caused
Yes.
are reflecting in my eyes now.
Oh, it's so pretty.
No.
Oh.
No.
Pretty fire.
This
Not
is
pretty.
a forest
This is a forest.
that is charred now.
I'm gonna be
It's
like,
already charred.
I'm gonna be like, that is pretty cool.
Yes,
then
but
be
I can
like,
reasonably assume.
I can do that too. And go, whoof, fireball in that same area.
Interesting choice. Wow.
now were these mushrooms burnt like that when you all got here?
Nope. I mean, yes. Yeah.
Oh, yes. All right.
Did you eat them?
Yeah, they were delicious.
What
I've never heard somebody describe that as delicious.
I know it's better than fire
Charlie?
beetles and well, I don't know, other little things that we get off the ground down here that I totally know because I've been here all my life.
I think fire beetles are better. A, they're fire, and B, they're beetle. They got a little crunch to them.
There's a couple of fire beetles in the same pen as the rust monsters, and they kind
A fire beetle safety is enough to know if I'm not eating them.
What?
of. That was not words. Can you try again?
Maybe after you don't have food in your mouth.
Give it a second.
I said, are fire beetles sentient enough to understand that I'm talking about, you know?
It's barely. Barely.
They have like a 2
more the
for
way you
intelligence.
It was just for fun, okay?
Is this?
Let me have my sentient fire beetle.
Oh, well, it's canon.
What do you, speaking of
It's your
hungry,
game.
what do you want for one of them?
No.
I'll pay you.
No.
They specifically said they had just
had
enough
just
food
enough
for
food for
themselves with just them. They were shouting about that not 3 minutes ago.
I'll replace it with an equal amount of food.
No.
This reminds me of so many conversations I've had with my kids. I made exactly enough for how hungry I am. Go make your own.
Now, have you tried shooting the cannons at that thing that pacified your friend over there?
Hastified my friend. Oh, the big worm.
Yeah.
No.
Why not?
It's for emergencies?
That was the demonstration an emergency?
I suppose so. Listen, what do you want?
We were looking around.
Well, congratulations. Go away.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go look through the forest and see if it's all charred.
How far do you go?
All the way.
Because there's like another
More
direction
section.
you go. Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna, like, not into the blackened area.
Okay,
So,
so
just, like, the parts we can see currently.
No,
So it was something. It's dead now.
Yeah.
there's also stalactites and stalagmites here, and some dogs that are hiding behind a couple of them.
Oh, some what?
Dogs.
Dogs?
Dogs got some cute little dogs.
They have dogs?
Yes.
What kind of dog are we
You
talking?
don't even talk about it. They're not gonna kill you, so it's fine.
No,
Maybe
what
we
kind
want a
of
pet dog.
dog? What kind of
You
dog?
can't have my things.
Why not?
You said a little dog, and
And our hearts warmed up.
oh, it looks so tasty. Well, you're redirecting the murder hobo energy coming from Rachel right now. Oh,
Rage of
and that's
death
that
dogs.
is yeah, that's not a puppy. It
It's
looks less
cute.
tasty.
It's totally a puppy!
Yeah.
There's 5 of them. That look very friendly to not you, but not you. You know,
Really?
Yeah.
Those things are friendly.
they are domesticated.
Domesticated
Death
dogs.
Yes.
They breathe fire.
Can I pull out some rations and try to
The death dogs.
make friends with one and see if it will follow me around?
Each of the death dogs has a hobgoblin near it that looks like maybe their keeper.
Oh.
I don't think they would let you try.
Yeah, we were looking at the bottom of the forest, so we didn't. I centered us back,
Oh, okay.
so we didn't see that like it. So there's a small
Wait.
army here.
There is a small army here. They could totally take him on.
We know they can't.
So
They
kill their masters and they join us.
You can't have
Sorry
my
about the
dogs.
Your dogs are
Hidden from you.
you walk that way.
Okay.
Do they look well treated?
Do a nature check.
$13.
Oh, okay, not a 5. From what you can tell, yeah, you haven't necessarily like seen many of these types of dogs to know if they're being treated well.
Can we become one? Blend in?
Something's wrong with your hound over here. Oh, and that one. Okay.
Wrong with? What's wrong with that? Mitchell kind of ran over. Oh no. No, they're fine. What do you mean something's wrong with them?
Well, they got too many heads.
No, it's fine. We like them that way.
That's fantastic and all, but I feel like that can cause some long-term medical conditions.
No, that we breed them very carefully. We breed them. That's tell me they breed them.
You
Why
breed
not?
them?
Sure do.
Puppies.
Nope.
What would it take to get a puppy?
Breeding. Patience.
What would it take for you to breed us a puppy?
Why do you want one of my dogs?
Why does anybody want a dog? Why do you?
For protection.
There you go. There's your answer.
You don't need protection. You all look very strong.
You look very strong.
Thank you.
So-
Not all of my men are.
Yeah, some of them get turned into beasts
You got strength in numbers.
All the
Or get
Aries
shocked.
don't need them.
You have strength
or
in numbers.
burnt by
Yeah.
flame children or
We would like,
stabbed to death by giant flying wasps.
we would like strength in numbers.
You have 4.
It's not very many.
I'll talk to Duke Crown about it. We'll see.
Oh, is he in charge of who gets dogs?
Sometimes.
You seem
So
like
maybe-
Are you redirecting me? Things like
Why
that?
did I give you guys this level? There's no dogs here.
I see 5 dogs. So I made it
That's a 21 insight.
Just kidding, they're carrion crawlers.
They only look like dogs.
We're replacing them with carrion crawlers.
Don't think about it.
Listen, I specifically took animal handling for this.
Those aren't animals.
They're dogs.
They look like dogs, they're not dogs.
They appear to be dogs.
So what's over that way? Point over to the east.
Oh, more forest. It's nothing important.
Is that the way down?
No.
Wait,
What do you mean nothing important?
Just a bunch of forest.
then where's the way down? That's not the way down.
I'm gonna run off.
Okay, here we go.
What did you say, Skylar?
I said, then where's the way down if that's not the way down?
Left and then right and then left again.
Accurate directions.
I did hear that.
Those are incredibly accurate.
Clank, 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 clank. I don't know. Are you still talking to them, or are you coming with?
If the whole party's going, I better go with.
I mean, I ran off.
I thought I was impulsive.
Lying amongst the raised mushrooms are the charred corpses of.
There's a dog. She's just gonna go up.
Not dogs. 3 giant fire beetles. 1 mycanoid. Nope.
Yeah.
Mycanid. There we go. Sprouts and 8 mycanid adults.
Out
I
in
can- I
here.
know that. Is that what
Those
you
are
guys
the-
Mushroom people.
Those
Yeah,
are the
that's what you
funniest
guys
friends.
don't even know mushroom people. You murdered the mushroom person in the other campaign.
That's a
That's
different
the other
character.
campaign.
Chaos.
That's a creature that literally doesn't know where she's from, so she has no idea.
Literally a mushroom person defending itself, and she's from these like creatures, and she's like, instead of attacking the creatures, attacking the mushroom people, I'm gonna kill the mushroom person.
Okay, that thing was easily 3 or 4 times bigger than us.
As they normally are.
So where were the charred bodies over here?
No.
Oh.
They are scattered amongst the various forests. And each of these. This is the first time you guys get to see like the whole map.
I know. We don't ever do that.
You've done it. Today's a good day.
What's that?
What is
I
that?
don't see
I don't
that.
know. You're not there yet.
Which way'd you go?
I'm going to pray over their bodies. Because I
While
can't
you
really
do-
give them a burial here.
Why don't you do a religion check and a medicine check?
Is there anything magical going on here?
Nope.
Not yet.
Not yet.
That's a
Nice.
1 for religion.
Oh, good. You pray really well.
And
Definitely accurate to their needs.
Assuming they are have a religion.
16 for medicine.
You can, as you're praying, you notice that they look like they were killed by slashing weapons and arrows and then burned.
Nobody could hear that beyond
Very-
the people at the table.
Various, the hobgoblins use various weapons.
Including.
Probably.
A lot of things are slashing. What?
Do they look like they have been dead for some time?
Yes.
Okay.
It doesn't really narrow out the hobgoblins though.
No, but like, if it was something that happened recently, then I would jump to the conclusion that it was more probably the hobgoblins in her thought process.
Oh, look, there's something up there.
Oh, I don't see it.
Das ist das.
Lying amongst the dead
Skylar
is the body of an 8-foot tall mycanoid.
Oh, that looks familiar.
Mycanid. Pierced by multiple arrows and burned just like the other corpses.
Oh,
think
that's
that's the
a
same
big
picture.
fella.
Now you can see it. It's a big fella.
I would like to go investigate it.
Okay.
I will
What are you-
attempt to inspect to see how it looks like it died.
What are you doing to investigate it?
I am looking to see for mortal wounds.
Okay. Medicine check. Ella?
I just want to draw on my knowledge of creatures that I'm aware of.
Okay. Do a history check.
See if I recognize what this creature might be.
23 for medicine.
Okay. Do you touch it?
Well, I'm like looking for. Was it this one or was it
I want
that
to
one?
examine the burns,
Why?
being a bit of a pyro. I want to see if I can
The-
determine what caused, like what, was like a torch, a flaming arrow, a giant fireball. Examine these burns.
Yeah. Medicine as well.
16.
Okay.
18.
Ella, you know that there are creatures of all types in the world. And from the sea there are creatures, from the earth there are creatures, from mushrooms there are creatures. And there are colonies of generally peaceful fungus friends that just live among the mushroom forests. You also know that every almost said cult, every group needs a leader. Not every single group, but the Mychanids, I keep adding an extra O,
It's
probably have some sort of sovereign.
Oh, okay. Got it.
It just grows bigger than the rest of them.
Yeah, just grows
Yeah, like an
bigger.
elder,
As they grow
yeah.
bigger, they are older and they are, the two of you do see, there's not anything specific that looks like it did the ending below. Multiple arrows, multiple stab wounds seems to have done overall. As you poke at it, it stabilizes and kind of trembles a little bit.
Whoa!
Can I try to speak to it in Terran? I mean, like primordial, but specifically because it's a earth creature.
It doesn't seem to be awake
Responsive.
enough. Yes, responsive.
okay.
That kind of thing.
I'm going to.
Would we try and help it out?
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on it.
As it awakens, there's a cloud of spores that spreads out, which allow you to communicate with it. Although you can still you don't really know, so yeah, she'll kind of sit up like a broccoli from VeggieTales. I don't know.
Nice.
They kind of bend in half sometimes. She has a flaring yellow cap, and her yellow body's ruffled and half cooked by fire. Oh,
It's awake.
thank you.
That,
I am happy to
You're
help.
welcome.
Appreciate it.
what happened to you?
Oh. These little creatures just came and destroyed my family. Destroyed me, and it looks like they burned everything after.
Which creatures?
The ones with the red armor. I don't really know what they're called.
Hobgoblins?
That sounds.
What
that
color
sounds
armor are the
familiar.
hobgoblins wearing?
Red
Red.
armor. Oh yeah, you were
It's
here
all
for that.
Is this in our heads, or are they just? Is it speaking?
It's speaking, and then some part of, I guess, like, if I'm thinking about magic times, the little spores came and just sort of coated your ears
I'm just thinking of
and
us
your
like,
mouth so, like, everybody can communicate with each other, because it's helping them. The mushroom spores are helping with the communication problem.
would you like us to seek retribution for you?
No. It's,
Well, if we don't, they might come back and
I'll just be quiet.
yeah, they don't seem
I just
like
wanna start to create a family. Again, that sounds weird.
they
I
realize
just
you
want to
do that. They're
repopulate.
gonna come back and burn you down. They're right over there.
Oh no. No. We didn't do anything to them. Maybe they'll just leave little old me alone. I can pretend to be dead still.
Do you
How
have
can you
a
start a
way
family if you're pretending to be
to
dead?
hide back here to seal off your cave?
Yeah, I can probably seal it off. They might know it's sealed, but I can try. Maybe I'll just when she kind of like gets up and slowly starts walking over to like this part. Maybe I can just.
What do I know about Mychanids?
I'll relay the information, but I don't know.
So they just kind of came over here and did all this.
Mm-hmm.
If we
Well, they are hobgoblins.
if we put them to
Happens.
peace, you'd be able to use your spores on them to expand your family.
Yeah,
We'll see.
but it'll be okay.
I don't think it will.
No, it's fine. I'll
I
just stay
don't
here.
want to come back and find you dead again.
Well, we have a way of just existing still. Kind of.
No.
We can just find out from them, what their plans are for that area back there. They think everything's dead. We can ask them, what's going on back there or whatever, and see what they say. See if it sounds like they have plans
I
to
don't think she wants a piece
re-explore.
of rock.
But
How
she does.
long have you been here?
We don't care about the Mychanids.
Time is really hard to know when you're dead.
No, I mean
Well, you technically weren't dead.
before.
Oh,
Like your
ages and ages and ages. I grew up here and my colony grew.
Did any of the Mychanids look like they were children?
Yes.
Every other one.
There was at least one Mychanid sprout that I rolled for.
I think we should just tell the hobgoblins that they can.
Eat a fireball?
No, I think we should actually kind of change up our plan and encourage them to go attack him. That would just take care of the problem all in and of itself.
We can just tell Zox that we couldn't stop them.
They couldn't be reasoned with.
Your special ring. that you're.
No, we should
for
take
them.
something that's a
Oh,
dual
we
ground.
could do that
'cause
down below, yeah.
Maybe
Then
they'll
he
be
won't
less
come back
likely to
up.
come. Yeah, come back up here.
Sox has helped us, not helped us lived here, but definitely not hurt us in this way. I think he's an ally.
There's nothing down here he would want from you, so
I would
he probably
convince him just to stick
leaves
an
you.
army on the hobgoblins.
Oh yeah, we could go both ways. Tell him that they're about to attack.
There wasn't that many of them. A
Maybe he'll
well-placed fire
retaliate.
element would take it down.
If you're okay with attacking them, I've definitely got some skills that could level this pretty quickly. I'm not going to make a rash decision without the approval of everyone
Well,
present.
before we go back over there, if we could, I don't know, since we told her that we were exploring, take a short rest. And,
Yes, you can stay here.
take a little break. Talk about what our plans are. I can, get some skills back that I've used up.
Yeah, I mean,
Heal up a little.
I'm doing all right. I can keep an eye on the front just in case.
I'm only missing a spell slot.
Yeah, same here. So
Well, I can.
And I get my own
But
yes.
I mean, I can heal it up and then I'll get all my points back. So.
So it sounds like you just need to have a little sit, kind
Yeah.
of like I did right after we did all that running around.
Yes.
yeah.
Well, while you're discussing, plans and thoughts, I can do that.
While you're sitting, will one of you go over to the corner that's around the bend over there? I have something for you.
I'll do it.
There's a bit of like purple mold, kind of. But as she sees you go around the corner, she'll have the mold lower down to little sticky tendrils, which gives you 2 potions in gourds instead of normal
Bottles.
Yeah.
bottles.
Oh, natural. What did you get?
That's plus Constitution modifier.
Well, I'm not
What do
doing.
these do?
Over the course of your rest, maybe somebody can identify them.
Instead of,
Maybe identify it.
I have a for my detect mag, do my identify, but
Right.
No.
If nobody has identified, you'll have to find out when you.
nobody has identified.
Oh yeah.
I will dip a pinky in.
Okay.
This isn't.
You become slightly smaller. So that's hold on. Sorry.
What?
I'm just making shit up now.
Did you drink a potion?
No,
I
I
have to
dip a
pick up
pinky.
ritual caster, I think.
I have ritual casting.
Yeah, but
You became a little tinier, but not like just.
I don't think identifies on the druid list. Ritual casting feat would allow me to pick up a ritual at level 1, so I can pick up identify, even though it's not on my spell list.
So you come back and you're holding 2 gourds
Yes.
full of liquid. What you got there?
Well, this one makes you smaller. I'll dip a pinky in. Does it make you bigger?
No. You can't really tell what the other one does.
Excuse me, giant
Yes.
mushroom lady person.
Yes.
What are those things that she went to go get do?
I don't know. Somebody had them, and so I buried them over there.
Ah, okay. So,
This one makes you smaller. I'm not sure. I can't tell what this one does.
okay, well, does it have a smell?
Good question.
It sure does.
Anyone else hurt before I take my oath?
I figure you're taking it very forward.
Well, before I did that, use up my key and then I can just get
What's a
all
light
back.
activity?
Yeah.
It's an amber liquid.
I only have to spend spend a half hour.
Smells like amber.
That
Short break.
smells like. Okay, here's the thing. I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna sound really bad.
Okay.
It smells like poison and death,
Okay.
But it's not poison.
but it's not poison or death.
Huh. Well,
Something
we should
to
probably hang on to that for later. But,
Reggie Zox could identify it for us.
Bag holding.
true. Yeah, no, that seems like something he might be able
Yeah.
to do. He's a pretty smart guy.
I'm a smart person, but I'm gonna write down what those are, so later when you ask me, I'll know.
Yeah. Now, so the hobgoblins are very likely were the ones who burnt down this Mychanid colony. Is that the appropriate word?
Child murderers. That would be.
I mean,
Mycan falls in the murder.
Mychanid. I mean, they probably experience age a little bit differently, so I don't know that they would necessarily have a child, perhaps. but
We
a
have
s-
spores.
Right.
Yes.
So I don't know that they experience,
Sorry, sprouts is the word I meant to say.
yeah, like a baby plant.
Yeah, there are children.
Yeah, okay. The youth, yeah, the next generation. That seems like a bad thing to kill for no reason whatsoever.
Agreed.
Yeah, but we're very peaceful, and I wouldn't want you to do anything on behalf of my colony.
Well, I think it's a little late for that, and I'm like giving Ella the eyes.
Our concerns
Yes?
are more for the future of any future colony you may have.
Yeah, they'll go away eventually.
But if they
They
don't,
could go away faster.
Yeah, but I'm so patient.
Yeah, but they might kill you before they go away.
And then there would be no one here to bring back your colony.
We were lucky
Somebody
to
will come
get to
by.
you this time.
Do you have the ability to create servants?
Servants? What's a servant?
Or servants?
Probably. I can create a baby and they can do things for me.
Can you take over dead bodies?
Yeah.
It's a Mychanid ability, I just don't know.
I don't know if she does.
I think the sovereigns have the ability, but
I wasn't expecting you to
sorry.
attack.
You're expecting us to attack?
No, I was not. So I didn't pull up the sheet.
Seems reasonable. They're not gonna fight this. I don't even look up the stat block.
The Mychanid targets
Rot.
one corpse of a humanoid
Yeah.
or a larger size.
Animated spores of a Mychanid sovereign. Yes, I can.
We'll see if we
Perhaps
put them
then,
to peace.
yes, it would not be death, and then you would have servants to help you rebuild your colony.
And then you guys would have 5
And
dogs.
defend you.
Yeah. Does the dog survive the fight?
If the dogs are ready.
But you had said in the other forests there were other critters that were dead. Other parts of this forest back here
Yeah.
that weren't Mychanid.
Our beetles.
Oh, just beetles.
Yes.
But they could work too, though, right? You can bring back anything?
it's a humanoid.
It's very
or-
taxing and very specific.
I gotcha.
So, see, I've never been in this sort of position where, I've gotten to know somebody and then, gotten along with them, and then it turns out that they're terribly, horribly awful. Because,
Happens all the
Without
time.
it.
I don't know, this is new territory for me, and I don't know what to do.
Well, I feel that we've gotten nothing from the hobgoblins.
I feel like every creature on this level has a peaceful purpose, except for the hobgoblins.
And just to be clear, if we clear out this encampment, the hobgoblins down below will never know that we killed them. So it wouldn't
They
automatically
could have met
create
their end
hostilities.
all kinds of ways. And
As long as none of them get away.
The other problem is,
You'll be on level 14
should
soon.
the
You'll be
other
fine.
hobgoblins come up this way and see hobgoblin store servants, I don't think it's. But then perhaps.
That'll probably be after we already murder them. We're just gonna be polite to get in anyways.
But then perhaps Ox could send some protection over here, knowing that they have
He's
needlessly
building an
murdered.
army, so.
And he might be willing to plant a critter over here to guard the entrance to their area. One of them zappers.
Just to prevent future genocide.
I mean,
At least
this
genocide that
lady
we
here
disagree
seems
with.
nice enough, so maybe in the time that we're gone, they could be friends, and they could keep each other some company. And I don't know. It seems like his social meter fills up pretty quick, but
Well, she
you
did
know.
say that she's on peaceful terms with him.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And now that he's in the conversation having kind of mood, he might eventually pop over every now and again.
Yeah, he wasn't very friendly when we met him, but we
Mm.
kind of wore on
I wouldn't say he wasn't
That's a
friendly.
way to put it.
him.
He just didn't want friends.
Yeah.
But I think this is kind of his home. He's made it that. And to know that murder is happening needlessly over here with someone that's been friendly with him, I don't think he's gonna
He doesn't
Yeah.
seem like the kind that would care about that so much before.
Mm.
He might care a little bit more now, but before he was very excited to learn that one of the zapper scorpion things had fried one of the hobgoblins. He was like, "Oh, that's
I'm pretty
super
happy.
neat. That's great. I didn't tell them to do that," and he got all excited.
But that was the hobgoblins.
Right, but I feel like he probably would have done the same thing about a Mychanid.
He didn't have
Well,
any hate for the
He
hobgoblins.
did state that the hobgoblins had been bugging him.
They've
and
been annoying him.
annoying him. So
It might have just been a response to the fact that they've been a thorn in his side and
Yeah.
one of them got
they
taken
keep
out.
stealing his metal. He said.
And they're openly declaring war that you
Yeah.
guys have been negotiating for. So, like,
True. We did tell him that.
I mean, on the other side, if the Mychanid could find a way to keep them from being a problem by turning them into store servants,
Yeah.
he
I
might be even
mean-
more friendly toward them.
That seems like it could eventually turn into a problem, in my
One
opinion.
army versus another.
Right, and they would definitely come after such a thing that would turn them into spore puppet things, right? So maybe if we are doing the thing that would lead to them being deceased, we put them down in the path of the worm, because then it just looks like you don't know what happened to
Unfortunate
them
accident.
because there's a bunch of chunk, like some
Instead of
salsa,
giving them to
you know.
What is salsa?
It's so you get these peppers, and the peppers are different kinds really, and you get these
You're over
sauces
here
and you
going,
grind them up and
Yeah.
it adds some flavor.
You guys okay back there?
Yeah, why?
It's been there a long time.
We're just having a bit of a rest.
Oh. Alright.
This one was feeling nappish. He needed a little 40-minute nap.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Is the hobgoblin or the Mychanid's offering?
The hobgoblin's talking.
Shouting down
The Mycanids are sort of like meditating.
I think we're all in agreement, though, that they need to go, yes?
We just have to decide in what way. Like, do we
Right.
outright attack them, or do we trick them into attacking Zox?
I say
or we
fight
tell
fire
them
with
that they
fire.
will be annihilated if they don't go.
I can be very convincing.
We just
Right.
gotta stay behind those new toys that they have. That looks pretty damaging.
I'm not concerned about their toys.
My only thing about that is, just unnecessary violence. If we can get them to go away for good and not have to be dead, that would be my preference.
I don't think that's an option. Like, I think based off of our interaction with them.
She sounded really confident that they should be able to easily take and attack Zox and defeat him.
Oh, well, none of them have been very smart.
Don't be rude.
This is not about the DM.
I'm everybody. This is not about them.
They are a little overzealous, if you ask me.
But if they think they could take on Zox, they probably think that
Right.
they can take on anybody.
Okay.
So what do you
What are you
recommend?
gonna
That we
recommend?
tell them they should not attack, that they should just leave? Is he gonna
Telling
kill them?
Yeah, we could say something to that effect. That there's that he's been building an army in secret while they've been wasting their resources. So
The problem is we already told them that what he's creating
that we were
is
negotiating.
peace, and that what he's creating is peaceful. Because
Did you
they-
say that?
We did say that because they were
Yeah.
worried about what he's creating could.
They
Well,
need to
you
attack,
know, we
yeah.
say in response to their harassment, maybe he made some secret armies.
Yeah, we did say he lied to us.
But then, if any of them survive and say that, maybe Doomcrown himself comes up here, or themself. I don't know who they are, and does the thing. We don't. This Doomcrown sound. That's a heck of a name.
Yes.
Don't know much about him. Maybe we find out more about Doomcrown before we make a decision.
So you want to go down and then come back
No,
up?
no. Like we just ask him some questions about Doomcrown, and once we ascertain, the nature of this individual, we can determine the best way to handle this instead of assuming that murder will be the solution.
Murder is a solution.
How quickly we change back.
I told you I played a pyromaniac. He's very impulsive.
I know.
Listen, I'm just
He's a
saying
good person.
that
but he
you
doesn't-
might be opening a can of worms that contains more worms than you are willing to deal with.
I don't mind worms.
I like worms.
See, I go eat them, so.
It is a metaphor. When you've been around like I have, you come across these sayings.
Well, I knew it was a metaphor. I just was trying
Oh,
to be
yeah.
funny.
Oh, keep working on that, bud. So, maybe let's ask about Doomcrown first. Learn what we can, and then make a decision afterward.
And then fire.
Yeah. If it becomes necessary. I'm not thrilled about that, but if it is absolutely necessary.
So what kind of questions do we ask to not raise suspicion that we're...
Does it matter if we raise suspicion? We could just ask questions.
Yes.
We raise suspicion, boom, fireball.
It was an impressive fireball, I agree. But... yes, use it if you have to.
She said.
Do those cannons look like they can be moved,
No,
or
I
are they
said I
stuck
tricked
in
that
place?
sleeve.
Yeah, what kind of impression, like when he loaded
There's
it
nothing
and fired
on the
it,
ceiling.
did he turn it at all, or did he just boom in
Yeah,
the
just
direction
on
it
the
was
cloud.
already facing?
Yeah, I know.
The ceiling's not high
You
enough,
did not
can't
move
stand
it,
on the
and you didn't look close enough to know if it's mobile. What
Yeah,
else
we
do we
didn't get out
have?
of there. I guess on our way back up, I will look at that without, staring
Okay.
What?
and investigating it to see if it looks like those cannons are mobile or turnable in any way,
Was there
so that we know
range of
if
operation?
a fight does come out, do we need to avoid them?
Now, mushroom person here.
Yeah.
What is? Do you have a name?
Yes.
What would your name be?
Chantrella.
Chantrella.
And what?
It works. Thank you.
You are a very big mushroom.
Thank you.
Is there like a title for the mushroom that we should be calling you?
I am the sovereign.
Chantrella the Sovereign.
Not sovereign. Sovereign. There's no H in my title, dear.
It has been an honor to meet you.
I spelled that wrong.
Likewise, and thank you for healing me again.
Now, what I would recommend
Yes.
is that you continue to pretend to be dead.
Okay.
In the spot that you were,
Oh, okay.
so that just in case they come over here.
Oh boy, I don't remember where I died.
It's okay, I don't think they're intelligent enough to know the exact spot. Just
Okay, I think it was probably right around here because you all are still right here.
Yeah, it is.
Kind of blocking it off.
So just in case they decide to poke their heads back over here.
How will I know when to stop being
I
dead?
think that we'll come back over and give you a little chat.
Okay.
We'll make
And I'm gonna pat her and say, it was very nice to meet you, giant mushroom lady,
You too,
Shanshala.
little one.
So here, feel a little better. And I'm gonna cure wounds her as well.
That's true. We didn't really heal her.
Actually, Ella, how much did you heal her for?
I didn't even know.
I'll give her some health just in case something bad happens.
Something bad
While
happens.
we're away.
Ella's done talking.
Yeah. You sat there and stewed the entire time we were discussing what we were
Right?
doing.
She's like, murder.
We're nowhere near that fire. Why is there still fire in your eyes?
Reggie.
An additional 8.
So we all get it.
Oh, yes. You've seen that. Anytime it threatens something that's like of the earth, I get furious.
Okay. So let's go on back over there.
Earth, people, doesn't matter.
You and my sister Cinder would get along very well.
She says goodbye in her little dead whisper.
Take care.
I try to make sure it's people who
Let's go back over to the hobgoblin.
Oh,
Okay.
successful.
Everybody but the summer. Oops, that is not right. Yeah, that's not right. Oh, you're back.
Yeah.
It is quite devastatingly dead over there.
Dev, it's just what happens sometimes. It's fine.
What happened?
I don't know.
You
I
want to
didn't mean
hear
to
more?
hide that.
What?
I was trying to get rid of a dot on the screen, so I hid
You
it.
don't know what happened over there?
I mean, I'm assuming the fire burnt this forest down.
Was that your guys'
Sure
fire?
looks like it.
Probably. Look at these guys.
So, we were, you know how we were talking about maybe going down together to see Doomcrown.
Yes.
What do we need to know to be prepared for such an interaction?
Oh, he is just very driven.
So Doomcrown is a sir.
Yes,
Okay.
Doomcrown is
Is he a hobgoblin like you?
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And what makes him the boss?
Well, his father is Warlord Azarok.
Oh, that
Means
that
nothing
sounds
to
very
you.
important.
Yes.
Who's Warlord Azarok?
Well, he's. Did you not
His father.
come? He's up there. You must have met him.
We fell a ways,
Take a shortcut.
and then we
Oh.
stopped falling and landed on the ground.
Here?
It happens
Yeah,
every time I fall.
Well, no, we like kind of gently, sort of, without hitting too hard, you know?
Oh, yeah, that too, actually.
Yeah, no, we were up in the bar, and then we hopped down because we were gonna go help some folks, and then we just fell for a long
Been
time.
falling for 30 minutes.
Yeah, and so if he's between here and there, we don't know him.
Well, okay. I guess that doesn't mean anything to you then.
Are they driven on inhabiting this level of the dungeon as well?
Sweet. If his dad's
No.
the real boss, why are you guys down here?
Well, because he's better. Everyone knows that children outgrow their parents and move on and move forward.
Oh. So Doomcrown has aspirations of his own kingdom.
Yes, of course. And you can't have the same kingdom as your father. That would be
Very
silly.
true.
What's on the next level? Like, you know, I've noticed they kind of can alternate, you know, levels.
You've
Some of
only
them are
been to
big.
this one.
I've heard.
You've heard of stories.
Oh, probably heard
We
stories.
went up in the tavern, I mean.
Yeah. Most of them don't get this far.
We've heard stories that levels can differ, you know.
Mhm.
This one's got metal bugs.
Mhm.
Some of them are temples. Other ones are other forests, or you know, I don't know what's out there. One could be outer space for all I know.
Maybe.
I just said that, and then I remembered. I'm pretty sure one of the things in the first level hinted at one of the levels
I
being
wonder
linked
if
to outer
one level is
space.
just a giant forest. That would be nice.
That would be nice. Wouldn't that be so cool if it existed?
If you only knew.
If you only knew.
Well, if you
I
ever
don't
find
know
one
that
that's like it, I'll make sure you have a home there.
We'll make
Before
sure
I
that there's
burn it
no... Before you burn down the forest.
You can move in, then I'll burn it.
I must find
No
my
big
sister
deal.
first.
Maybe she's there if there's a forest.
Perhaps.
Oh no,
Oh no.
she doesn't like the forest, right? Did you say she's more like me?
I have not seen her in some time. No. My sister Cinder is much like you.
Oh.
We are looking for our lost sister.
Is Cinder also looking for your lost sister?
Yes. I have 4 sisters.
So there's 5 of you.
Correct.
Okay. Why are you, how long have they been missing?
As long as you can remember.
You all have the same dad?
No. We are sort of an anomaly. We are twins. We all look quite the same, but we all represent a different element.
Not twins, was 2. You get one and you get the
There's
other one.
5 of
What's
us.
the
What's
term
the
for
term
five?
for
Quintuplets?
quintuplets?
Is
Okay,
it-
yeah.
Your mom must
Okay.
have had one hell of a party when she got pregnant with you guys.
Oh man. Okay.
We all have different parents.
You have different moms?
That's
But we
not
all-
how this works.
Now,
I'm not telling her any different.
5 different genies locked her up at the same time. Or elementals, right? Not genies.
so what's this one's name again? Did you catch her name?
Ella?
4
No,
different
no,
types
no,
of
Oh.
genies.
Yargoth.
Yargoth.
Yes.
So
Yes.
why is it that you aren't in charge and Doomcrown is?
Maybe one day I'll be worthy of my own level, but for now I learn from the best. You say that out loud.
Very under my Let's see, would that be like a stealth
You
side
can call it stealth.
No,
Performance.
very stealthy. You get performance?
I don't think anything's gonna help you at this point.
No, I rolled low 3.
She kind of like shoots a glare at you.
Even
and then moves
performance,
on.
that's an 8.
Yeah, she's like,
So what is it about working for this fella that is optimal to working for his pop?
are you trying to make another union?
Right.
Maybe just a coup.
He is more powerful.
In what ways?
He
Like how we gotta
Does he
explain this
have
so I know if I should choose
magical
Doomcrown or
ability?
his dad.
not that I specifically know of, but he's really how do I put this? You have to just
Tactically sound?
Yes, and also has befriended giants and wants to see them
Oh, there's giants down there
ascend to
too?
greatness. Yes, I would have told you that, but you were distracted by some twin thing that didn't really mean anything to me.
What kind of giant? Some of my relatives, they're pretty tall folks.
Are you a giant?
Well, no, but
Oh.
they say that that my people, they used to be giants. They just got a little smaller.
Can you get bigger again?
I can, temporarily, yes.
So you are a giant. Just a small one.
Yes, he is.
Interesting.
Yeah. So this rune here, and this one next, these are both in giant.
Neat.
Yeah.
What did they say?
This one says frost, and this one says stone, I think.
That's kind of weird things to write on your arm.
I don't judge your tattoos. Why are you judging his tattoos?
I don't have any
It's not a
tattoos.
tattoo. It's
Well, I'm not
it's
judging
engraved
your lack of
onto my
tattoos.
armor.
Good. I was just wondering why he said giant is this, and then it says frost or whatever.
Well, they're in giant.
Right.
They're the language of giants.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep.
Did you kill the mushroom people that were back there?
Me personally? No. There were mushroom people?
Is that? Can we insight that?
Sure.
13.
13.
23.
Never mind.
It doesn't tell me specifically in here. But some of her people must have done it, so she's probably aware enough to kind of, she's sort of playing it off that she's not really aware.
Like she didn't do it, but she was aware of it happening.
Yes.
pardon me. Valid
Either
frost.
gave the order or knew of the order given,
Turn your cheek.
or somebody came up here and cleaned them out so that way her people could be here because these guys are
She basically killed him.
no.
I mean,
Just knows it.
same thing. The getaway driver
She's
is
indirectly.
hey, the getaway driver is equally responsible for the bank robbery.
That's
So
true.
Koshka disagrees.
well, good thing we didn't ask Coach his opinion.
Now, do these things here, do they move or are they pointed where they're pointed kind of indefinitely?
Well, we found them and brought them here.
Oh. I'm going to kind of wander over there. And,
Fancy.
are they on wheels or
Yeah, what do they look like?
They do not appear to be on wheels.
they're just heavy?
They're very heavy. Hi.
Do they turn?
I mean, if we really try, we can do that. Why are you asking me questions about my
They're kind of
weapons?
cool.
I know.
It was a really
Can I try to
cool
fire one?
demonstration.
No.
Please.
Only the hobgoblins may fire these. You're so cute.
I'll give you 100 gold.
My murderous look is just getting worse.
No.
Please, I really want to try.
No.
What would
you,
it take?
You, have,
200.
you can just do that and make a fire.
Yeah, but I
You don't need these.
like other ways to fire.
No.
I'm not gonna take it. I just want to fire it
No,
once.
you
How
can't
would
take
you
it
even
anyways.
take it? That thing is probably 4 times your body weight.
That's my point. I'm not trying to take it. I just want to fire
No.
it. It seems cool.
It is cool.
500 gold.
No. Money does
You
not
are
twice
out of
out
your
here.
mind.
First try to buy my dogs, now you want to fire my weapon.
I want to buy the dog. I wanted to feed it and make it my friend.
Take it from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might just do that anyway.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want from Zox? I'll get it for you if you let me fire this.
No.
I'll let you take 100%
We should just
credit
put
for
murder
finding the
him.
ring.
Sorry.
I mean, think about it. If you got all of the credit for finding the ring, I'll give you all the credit if you let me fire it.
I can't trust you. I
Why
don't think
can't
you would
you
really
trust
do
me?
that. Because you told me that I would never have a place of my own
I
down
was just
here.
trying to be funny.
You're not funny.
I told him he needs to work on that.
I've been trying different jokes. He told me to work on it. I figured I'd mix it up.
Yeah,
I'm
well.
sorry.
Maybe choose a different one next time.
I promise that
Try it.
please.
There's a thought.
What are you doing?
Looking at the map.
I'm just looking to see where we've been. Trying to figure out how in the world they get out of here.
Great
I
question, isn't
haven't
it?
seen it yet.
You have. When you
Besides, if you let me fire
The
it,
other-
maybe I'll
the
learn
other
how
tunnel?
it works to
the
be able to-
tunnel that I told you, you can
Make it
you
down.
can make it down. That's the one that goes down a level 14. It's a little bit of a run, but
I see.
if you time it right, you can do it.
Left, right, over and around and through the door. That.
You know what? We will pick this up next time.
It
is. See you later. Bye.